You have been through something, maybe more than one thing, and somewhere along the way, you decided that the best thing to do was keep moving. Stay busy, stay strong, stay needed, because stopping meant feeling it, and feeling it felt dangerous. So you kept going, and the wound came with you. Today, we stop. Not because you are weak, because you are finally brave enough to do the thing that takes more courage than anything else you have ever done. You are going to heal. Your healing era starts now. Say every word like someone who just gave themselves permission to stop pretending they are fine and start actually becoming it. My healing era starts now. Not when I feel ready, not when everything is resolved, but right here in this declaration. I give myself full permission to heal, completely, messily, imperfectly, and at my own pace. Healing is not a sign of weakness. It is the most courageous thing a wounded person can choose to do. I stop performing wellness, and I start actually pursuing it, with honesty, with help, and with patience. My healing era is not defined by the absence of pain. It is defined by my commitment to move through it rather than around it. I release the shame of needing to heal, and I embrace it as the most human and most holy thing I can do. I am not too far gone to be restored. No wound is too old, too deep, or too complicated for healing to reach. I choose to heal. Not just for myself, but for every person whose life my wholeness will one day bless. My healing era is a season of returning to myself, to my peace, to the person I was before the damage. I stop rushing past what I feel, and I allow the feeling to move through me so it does not have to live in me forever. Healing is happening in me right now. In the moments I rest, in the moments I process, in the moments I choose truth over numbing. I am patient with my healing. I do not demand it follow a timeline that my pain did not respect. I release every coping mechanism that protected me then, but is costing me now. My healing era includes my body. I listen to it, I rest it, I nourish it, and I stop punishing it for what happened to it. I am allowed to grieve what I lost. I am allowed to feel what I feel, and I am allowed to heal from all of it. I stop hiding the parts of me that are still tender, and I bring them into the light where healing actually happens. My healing era is active. I am not waiting for it to happen to me. I am participating in it every single day. I release every relationship and environment that requires me to be healed before I am. I heal where I am welcomed. My healing is not linear. Some days will be harder than others, and every single day still counts. I choose healing over numbing, processing over avoiding, and wholeness over the comfortable lie of being fine. I am becoming whole, not the person I was before the wound, but someone wiser, deeper, and more genuinely alive. I deserve to be healed, and that deserving does not depend on how the wound came, or who caused it, or how long it has been. My healing era is producing something in me that only the process of healing can create. I release the identity of the broken version of me, and I step into the identity of someone who is actively healing. Every step I take toward healing, however small, is a step in the direction of the fullest version of my life. I stop asking when I will be fully healed, and I start celebrating the healing that is already underway. My healing is a gift not just to me, it is a gift to every person who will encounter the whole version of me. I am safe enough to heal now. I am brave enough to heal now. I am ready enough to heal now. The healing era that starts today will produce a version of me I have not yet met, and I trust that version completely. My healing era starts now. This is the moment. I am in it, and it is working. I manifest a healing era so real and so thorough that the wound that defined me becomes the testimony that frees others. I manifest the courage to face what I have been avoiding and the grace to move through it without being destroyed by it. I manifest complete healing, physical, emotional, relational, spiritual, all layers, all the way through. I manifest the right support for this healing era. The right people, the right spaces, the right conversations. I manifest that every wound from every hard season is met with the specific healing it requires. I manifest a body that releases the tension, the trauma, and the weight it has been storing on my behalf. I manifest that the things I have numbed myself to finally become things I am able to feel, process, and release. I manifest a mind freed from the loops, the triggers, and the intrusive thoughts that old wounds produce. I manifest deep, restorative rest, the kind that only comes when healing is actively underway. I manifest the end of self-sabotage rooted in unprocessed pain. My healing closes the door on those patterns. I manifest the ability to give and receive love more fully as the walls built out of hurt come down. I manifest that my healing era produces a joy that is not circumstantial, a deep-rooted, unshakable gladness. I manifest that the identity I step into after this healing era is the most authentic version of me that has ever existed. I manifest healing in my relationships, restoration where it is possible, release where it is necessary. I manifest that what tried to break me is permanently reframed as what made me, the wound becoming wisdom. I manifest a healing journey that is held, witnessed, and honored, not walked alone in the dark. I manifest freedom from the fear of feeling, the ability to experience my emotions without being ruled by them. I manifest the complete closure of every chapter that stayed open because I was not ready to face the ending. I manifest that my healing era is marked by moments of breakthrough so clear I cannot attribute them to anything other than grace. I manifest that the version of me emerging from this healing era walks differently, speaks differently, and loves differently. I manifest that my healed self becomes a safe place for others who are in the middle of their own healing. I manifest the restoration of every good thing that pain stole, my confidence, my trust, my hope, my sense of self. I manifest that the pace of my healing accelerates, not because I rush it, but because I am finally fully in it. I manifest that the shame I carried about needing to heal is permanently dissolved. I manifest healing that reaches the root, not surface-level coping, but deep, lasting structural transformation. I manifest that the years spent wounded are returned to me as depth, as wisdom, and as an unshakable foundation. I manifest that my healing era becomes one of the most sacred and most significant seasons of my entire life. I manifest that I emerge from this era whole, not perfect, but whole, and that wholeness changes everything. I manifest that my healing blesses my children, my relationships, my work, and every person who gets the healed version of me. I manifest a healing era that starts today, runs deep, and ends with the fullest, freest, most alive version of me. Healing is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of the version of your story that was always worth telling. The wound brought you here, but the healing is what carries you forward. And the person you become on the other side of this era is not just healed, they are whole, deeper, more compassionate, more powerful, more fully themselves than they have ever been. That person is who you are becoming right now. Your healing era has started. Do not stop. Subscribe and show up for your healing era every single morning. Like this video and be the reason someone else gives themselves permission to heal today. Comment, "My healing era starts now. I am ready. I am in it." Say it out loud. Share with someone who has been strong for too long. Remind them that healing is the brave thing. This is your healing era session. You are not broken. You are healing, and healing is the bravest thing you have ever done.